This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, led the UAE riders to victory at the Windsor Royal Endurance Race in the presence of King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain and Queen Elizabeth II of Britain. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed took part in the first loop of the 120-kilometre race, which was organised by the Bahrain Royal Endurance Team. This inaugurated the ruler of Dubai's participation in the European endurance races and also encouraged UAE riders to prepare for the FIA World Endurance Championship, which is this August. Dubai's Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and an elite group of UAE riders also took part in the race. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed also met with Queen Elizabeth II and members of the British royal family. They exchanged views on horse racing festivals in both the UAE and the UK, and the importance of the races in promoting the sport both locally and globally. Upon the directives of the Dubai Crown Prince and Chairman of the Dubai Executive Council, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the General Secretariat of the Executive Council has announced the construction of 2 smart and eco-friendly nursery schools in the Al Waqar and Al Barsha areas in cooperation with the Dubai Educational District. According to news agency WAM, the Secretary-General of the Dubai Executive Council, Abdullah Al-Shaybani, stated that the announcement is a part of a series of strategic initiatives in the field of education that aim to raise the bar in the quality of education in Dubai and to also set standards for a unique model for preschool. Each of the nursery schools will have a capacity of 200 students. According to Al-Shaybani, the Dubai Executive Council has signed a number of strategic partners to build the nursery schools. Some of the highlights of the project will include eco-friendly transportation, organic agriculture, and smart high-tech tools that sustain a unique educational environment that nurtures creativity. And additionally, 3 new mosques have been completed in Dubai in remote areas of the city, which have been funded by members of the community. According to reports, the places of worship include the Al Medina Mosque in Al Kawanij, which has been created in Fatimi style, the Banat Juma bin Ofeira and the mosque in Nad Al Hamar in Andalusian style, and Majlis Al Sayadin Mosque in Al Hamria Port in local traditional style. A number of new projects have been set up to help Sharjah cope with projected growth. That's under the directives of His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazmi, the Supreme Member and ruler of Sharjah. This comes as a new media report released this week predicted that the Sharjah government is to announce major projects worth more than 11 billion dirhams towards infrastructure development this year, and a further 22 billion dirhams worth of major projects to be awarded by 2018 across all sectors. The ruler of Sharjah has given directives to improve public service buildings, and the Directorate of Public Works is planning several infrastructure projects. The new projects will include extending the traffic court building, constructing a cattle market, a slaughterhouse and car parks. Additionally, the number of parks will also rise, while new administrative buildings will also come up. New drainage networks are also in the pipeline, and the central souk will have maintenance work carried out. Under the directives, 3 markets will also be built, one for fish and vegetables, a second one for camels and cattle, and a third for a Friday souk. The UAE Red Crescent Authority has sent its 12th humanitarian aid convoy carrying 40 tons of dates to Syrian refugees in Jordan. According to news agency WAM, Humaid Rashid Al-Shamsi, the acting Deputy Secretary-General for International Aid for the RCA, revealed that so far the UAE humanitarian entity has sent 3,600 tons of relief aid on 185 trucks to refugee camps on the Jordan-Syria border, adding that the agency's convoys are a part of the UAE's ongoing humanitarian operation targeting tens of thousands of Syrians who have been displaced. The RCA says its humanitarian convoys have carried shelters, food and medical aid to refugees in a number of locations. Dubai police have installed 50 new multi-camera radars across the emirate, according to officials. The new radars can detect vehicles that run red lights, tailgating and those driving with expired registrations. Colonel Saif Al-Mazroui, the director of the General Department of Traffic, was quoted as saying that the radars can accurately distinguish between cars, trucks and buses, as well as being able to see if any trucks are on the road outside of dedicated time zones. A function on the new cameras can also determine whether vehicles are driving with expired registrations and can also alert the nearest patrol car. This comes as statistics issued by the General Directorate of Traffic in Dubai show that the Emirate saw 69 road fatalities in the first 4 months of the year, up from 60 in the same period last year, and drivers were to blame. Speeding, losing control over the vehicle, and failing to keep enough distance between vehicles were the main factors behind the accidents. More UAE residents prefer local produce, according to the latest report, with 73% of respondents having bought local produce. Statistics from the Farmers Service Centre reveal that 68% of UAE residents believe that local vegetables are of high quality, and 59% said that they prefer the products because of their freshness. Bassem Al-Kawelde, the manager of the Protected Agricultural Unit at the Service Centre, was quoted as saying that 18 farms have so far successfully applied for funding from the Zarai or My Produce project, which was launched by the Khalifa Fund for Project Development, which also helps UAE nationals in the agricultural sector with interest-free loans of up to 1 million dirhams. And finally, looking to other news now, the Filipino community can now enjoy a taste of home, as Tapa King has launched its first ever branch here in the UAE, and 6 more are planned in the country within the next 4 years. The first UAE branch was launched on Friday at the Ansor Gallery in Karama, and a whole host of Tapa King classics are on the menu, including the Tapa King, the Tapa Queen, and the Tapa Prince. Some of the other dishes include boneless bangus, limpiang Shanghai, and kare kare. The franchise in the UAE is owned by LMZ Cuisines, a subsidiary of the landmark Zenith Group. Officials at the opening ceremony stated that they want the Filipino community here to experience the same Tapa King as they do back home, with great food and great service.
Numbers do matter, because the Filipino community here is increasing, and it's we're now in the whole of UAE at least 500,000. So that means there is really a market, and Pinoy brands coming in would serve this this market of Filipinos here in Dubai, such as Tapa King and other Filipino brands. And this will also benefit not only businesses here in Dubai, but also back home in the Philippines, because of course these Filipino brands will be supported by their franchise holders back home in the Philippines.
Our first international outlet was in Singapore, opened last 2009, and this is the second international market for Tapa King, and we saw a big potential market here in the UAE. Not just here in the UAE, but also the other GCC countries. So hopefully in the next few years, we will be able to serve our fellow Filipino expats, and also to everyone else who would like to experience the original Filipino comfort food.
The Filipino community is one of the largest communities in the Middle East, and particularly in UAE, and they are also one of the most vibrant. They enjoy their food, they enjoy going out with family, friends, They do a lot of celebrations, and we feel there aren't enough Filipino famous brands from Philippines in UAE, and we've been looking to find a good brand from LMZ Cuisines, and we felt Tapa King suits very well because Tapa King is the tapa is like a staple food of the Philippines, and Tapa King are the most famous brand in the Philippines for this product. They have a very standardized menu, high quality. They have over 40 stores in Philippines alone, and also in Singapore. They have given us excellent support, and and this is a brand which cuts across all the society of Filipinos. It's not only college students or IT or the family. It's from youngsters to the to the elderly.